Hey everyone, it's David here with David Owen Creates, and I'm very, very excited. Today's video, you guys are not going to want to miss this. Alright, so today's video is a little bit different. I'm going to be doing a little bit of a collaboration with the one and only Josy Bun. Now, I met Josy over on a Facebook group, and we just became instant friends. So I ended up watching a lot of her videos, and you guys, I loved her content so much that I had to bring her here on my channel. So if you guys didn't already know, she's going to be making her own video as well, and I'll be in that one over on her channel. So I'll leave that link below. All right, so let's go ahead and meet Josy.
Hey you guys, what is up? My name is Josy Bun, and I am so grateful to be here on David's channel today. I do want to give him a big thank you for inviting me into this collab and for reaching out to me in the first place. We actually met on a Facebook group of all places. Can you imagine? Decided to form this collab and do this thrift flip together, and I could not be more honored that he asked me to do that. So a big thank you to David. Check me out if you are interested. I would be honored to have anyone from David's come over to mine and check out my channel. I do lifestyle, fashion, DIY content. If that's something you are interested in, I would be very happy to have you join me on my YouTube journey. And thank you so much for giving this video a watch, and definitely give it a like and press subscribe if you are interested in seeing more. Now, I don't want to bore you, so let's jump right on into the video.
So in today's video, we're going to be doing a little bit of a challenge. Now, we did get this idea from Drew from Lone Fox and the Sorry Girls. You guys probably have watched that video, even DIY with Danny. So they did this really cool thing where they sent each other thrifted items. So we wanted to go ahead and do the same here on our channels. So I'm super excited to be working with Josy. We sent each other some random thrifted items, and we're going to be flipping them. So let's get started.
Okay, so I've got a cart full of stuff, and I don't know. I don't know. Like, everything, I feel like it's just like, it's either too easy or it's like I have no clue what he'd do with it. And that's maybe not the best. I sure want to send this to David, just because I think it would work. It's got like a nice texture to it. It's kind of got like a nice yellowy kind of color, like a creamy yellow color. He could change that obviously if he wants to, but that's really inexpensive, and I think it's gonna fit for the DIY. I don't know, I'm thinking about doing this, but I'm not 100% sure. I think my wild card item is gonna be this item, because I think he could like turn it upside down, use it as a tray. I'm gonna get David this, because I think he could make it into a really cool tray or even a cool art piece if he wanted to. And I'm gonna run through the rest of my items here. Some of it's for me because I'm incapable of shopping without thinking of myself, but I'm excited about these finds. I think he's gonna be excited too.
Oh my god. Here is the package that I got from Josy. I'm so excited to see what's inside. So let's open it and find out. Wow, she really taped this up. Here's our first item. Wow, this is heavy. I'm so excited to see what this is. Okay. Wow, okay. This is so cool. Look at this. This little design on here. It looks like it probably was like a tray for chips and maybe like salsa or something like that. It's like made of terracotta. We'll see what I do with this. What else did we get? It's like it's my birthday. Oh, this is beautiful. Wow. This is so pretty. You guys know I'm obsessed with glass bottles. This is gorgeous. Our next item is this little zebra canvas print. Oh, there's another one. Another animal. Look at these. How cute. Oh, and there's another large picture. Oh, a tray. I think it's a tray. It has these like handles on the side. This is so unique. Okay. Okay, it looks like one more item. Wow, look at this bowl. This is just gorgeous. She found some really cool things. And again, it's like this terracotta. And here are the items. All right, let's start with the first project. We're gonna be using this tray. Okay, so the first thing I wanna do to this old American flag tray is actually remove these handles. So I gotta figure out how to do that and not break the frame. So this piece I'm actually going to use and create a frame. I just need to remove these pegs out of here and I will be doing a painting. Okay, so now that I got these pieces off, I'm going to take this outside and I need to cut these little pieces off. Now that the frame is sanded down completely, I wanted to use this leftover terracotta colored paint, mix some black in, just to kind of give this like grayish tone, and then I mix a little bit more orange, hoping to get more of a brownish color, and then I mixed that into some water. And then I just took a paper towel and dipped it in there, squeezed the excess out, and started to rub this right onto the raw, sanded down wood. This is going to act as a stain. Once that was all dried and ready to go, I just took some white paint from Dollar Tree and I painted the entire tray white just to give this a nice neutral base so I could work on and make my painting. I just did a really pretty landscape. Whatever I kind of felt in the mood for painting is what happened here. And in order to have an option to hang this up, I actually took off the picture hanger from this frame, added it to this one, and here we are. For this next project, I'm pretty excited to show you guys this one. So I ended up taking this little pot, I don't know what it was, the terracotta pot that had the lines on it, and I used this Dollar Tree silicone caulk to actually try my best to fill in all the little lines that are around the pot. I could have left this as is, honestly. It really wasn't that big of a deal because you can barely really see those engraved details anyway. But I really was trying my best to get this to be pretty smooth on the outside. Once I was done filling that all in, I just took a damp sponge and I smoothed it all out. The next step in this project, I took that platter terracotta plate thing. I'm not even sure what it was. And I actually decided to go ahead and make a candle for the middle part of it. By the way, I did have this wax warmer that was only $5 from Walmart. I found that this was a lot faster at melting my wax. I plugged this in and it's only been about 10 minutes and this is pretty much melted through. I only had a little bit of wax left in this guy, but this is not hot up here. So this is a way safer alternative method. I'll be able to just pour my wax right out of this. All right, no problem. Back to what we were doing. So I'm just actually going to hot glue these candle wicks down to the base of my new candle holder, I guess. And then I'm just wrapping a pencil around the wicks so that they stay straight. Inside the melted wax, I mixed in some essential oils, then poured it down in. I didn't have enough, so I had to make some more melted down wax. Again, it was Dollar Tree candles. I reused the Dollar Tree wicks, and the little pieces that are falling in there are actually pieces of lavender. So I actually took some more, and I placed it down in where I wanted with a skewer. Let this dry, cut my wicks 1/4 of an inch, and technically I could have stopped here. However, I wanted to actually use some E6000 and some hot glue, glue down this plate situation on top of the other piece we just did to kind of create a pedestal moment, just to really elevate this candle plate. And then I painted over what was there so it would match this terracotta color. Let that dry, and here we are. Moving on to the third project, I took this glass bottle. I loved the shape of it, the texture it provided. However, I thought it'd be fun to just spruce it up and add a bit of color to this glass. I remembered a trick a while ago. I want to say I saw it on Jay Mooney's DIY channel. And she ended up mixing some Mod Podge with some food coloring and drizzle that down in the glass or whatever she was using. So I'm going to try that here. So I mixed the food coloring into the Mod Podge, just like this. I did a couple drops at a time to get the color that I wanted. So first I mixed in a little bit of green, then I mixed in a little bit of red, trying to get kind of a yellowy brown tone is what I was going for. Almost like an amber tone, if you will. Mix up my color and it wasn't looking right, but I decided to go ahead and try this out anyway. So I just went ahead and poured this into the bottle. Once I was done doing that, I was able to twist the bottle around to try and cover all of the surface area inside the bottle. This did take a while. I rubbed off any that had splattered on the outside, set this upside down so it could drip out the rest, and I let this dry completely, turned my oven on to 250 degrees, and I put this glass piece on a baking sheet upside down, and I put this in the oven so that the glue could bake onto the glass. I let this cool and took it out of the oven, and this is kind of what happened. I don't know, guys. I hate it, but I also like it. This is the backside. It's just a lot of pink going on, and this like caramel color, which I did not expect at all. As you guys saw, this was like really muted yellowy brown. when I put it in there. So after baking it, it looks like it just had like bubbled up in areas and a lot of it had melted off and drained. I don't know. It's kind of cool, but I also don't like it. So yeah, this is the cute little vase, I guess.
Anywhere you go, anywhere you go, you belong. Anywhere you say, anywhere.
Alright, so now we're at the final project. This one was so fun to make. So I used both of these little animal print canvases. I pried off the canvas with a knife, trying to be very careful. Also, I unscrewed the picture hanger with the knife. I could not find my screwdriver. Once I was done with that, I picked up some of this flat reed, 1/4 inch, put several pieces in some water to make it more pliable and easy to work with. Okay, so I actually utilized the staples that were already in the frame, and I just pried them up a teeny bit, inserted the reed, and then I followed this tutorial on YouTube to weave this around the corner. So I went ahead and did my 4 corners here. This is the underside where I've been attaching everything. This would be the front side, how it would look. I think it looks really nice. I do have to go in and tweak a few of them, like this one. See, the little piece is like showing through, so I'll have to figure that out. And then when I'm done, I'll trim this off, but then I just have to wrap these edges. I'm gonna do that real quick, and I'll show you guys this method that I did to get this really pretty woven piece around the corner. It's pretty simple. Pick a corner and just, so I'm taking that staple and kind of slowly work it up. So then we'll take our flat reed, and if we're doing a side like this, it would go in like this, because it's working its way up, and then just, after I've worked my way up, I'm gonna line it here. And I did this weaving motion. I will link the original video just so you can see him do it. Bring it up and around. Eventually it starts to just create that corner that I had showed you. Sorry this wasn't the best tutorial. Okay, and then to finish it off, I'm going to try and shove, but this is the front side, so we don't want to do it on the front side. You just want it to look good. Bring it down to this, and we're going to push it in that. Oops. And then I can just cut off the excess right here. But that's pretty much how you do the corner, and it has this really nice weaved effect right here, and you still get like a really nice piece. So that's kind of the method I'm gonna go with for this project. Just gonna try to do like a simple wrap like this. I think the staples really help hold it in place. And I think it looks pretty good. It's not going to be professional, you know, I'm not a pro. Now that I've completed my frame with wrapping the rattan around it, I want to cut out the glass that I'm going to be putting with it. First things first is to remove the glass from the frame. I got this from Dollar Tree, and it is 11 by 14. Basically, I'm going to lay my glass down and line this up, see kind of where it's going to fall, where it sits in the inside. I have a glass cutting tool I ordered off Amazon. This is the Japan Toyo TC10. This is amazing. It was like $25. Pretty expensive for a glass cutting tool. Definitely worth the investment. We're going to open up the back. Just make sure there's like a little bit of oil in there. It looks cut to be lubricated, but I'm gonna add just like a drop, and I'll just use like regular oil. They recommend buying glass cutting oil, but you can actually use like any oil. It's honestly like not that big of a deal. We just need a drop in there. It's all we need. That will go a long way. Tighten that up, and it's down at the bottom here. When I press this, it will release oil for the blade. This is gonna help me see where my lines are. I have a line here, so this looks like I'm gonna be going right in between like where the 16 is approximately. And you're just gonna do one continuous line all the way down the glass. I think we'll go about here. That did not break how it was supposed to. And you want to be careful because there are little shards. I can see one right there. Honestly, really disappointed in myself. Typically, you could just take your tool and set it like this, and it should, you know, snap a clean line. Just like that. Okay, so now that we have that side done, and I'm double checking it, it does look, it's not like super straight, but it's not a big deal. No big deal, she said. You gotta be careful, this glass will cut you to pieces. We're ripping glass, okay? Safety first. Alright, we got a clean cut, so hopefully a clean break. And we have a clean break. There's our glass, okay? In order for it to stay there, I'm actually gonna be using skewers from Dollar Tree. So I'm just gonna cut this like right up to where it would, you know, where it's supposed to be here. We're gonna go ahead and glue it in place. Found some skewers that are a little bit thinner than these ones. I thought that would look decent, like going right there. So now I'm gonna flip it over and pipe in some hot glue and try to squeeze my glass kind of down in there. I am gonna put a little bit more hot glue. It doesn't go anywhere. Reuse this piece and put it in as like the backing. That just seems like the easiest way. It's not like staying. I don't know if this will actually hold. Like it might.
So excited to see you.
I'm good. How are you?
Lovely.
I'm so excited. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Okay, who should start? Who should start?
Okay, so you want me to go ahead and go then?
Sure. Yeah. I want to see your items.
Do you remember that like American
Yes.
flag tray situation?
Yes.
So I don't really know exactly what it was, but this is what I end up doing with it.
Oh my God, David, that is beautiful.
Yeah, so I made like a little painting situation.
Did you
It has like,
remove the handles?
yep, the handles are completely gone.
Oh my gosh.
I know, isn't that crazy? And then
That
the
is
back of it,
so-
I used one of the picture things as well.
Oh
You
my
put
God.
in the box. So I just attached that so it can actually hang up on the wall.
That is so
But yeah, it's
cool.
just I painted directly onto the tray. It just made like a whole little landscape. It's not like, the best, but it's something to
It's
look at.
beautiful. Oh my God, you're an
Well, thank you.
artist. I
Yeah,
love
so
it.
that was really fun. I enjoyed painting this. It was fun. Okay, so you remember the little glass bottle?
Yes, I was so excited about
So
this one. Sure want to send this to David.
this was kind of a fail, and I was gonna try to redo it, but I'm just gonna show you it. So here is the bottle.
Oh, well, I kind of like
Yeah.
that. I don't think that's a
So
fail.
so what happened was I basically tried to stain the glass with
Yeah.
Mod Podge and food coloring I mixed together, and I poured it inside and tried to bake it, but it didn't like
Cover
settle all the way correctly before I baked it, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. Something went wrong. It might have been too hot as well because it looks like some pieces kind of like burnt or
Yeah.
something right there.
Kind of like bubbles.
It kind of just bubbled up, but it kind of looks cool. It
Call
kind
it a
of,
technique.
I don't know.
It was a technique.
But yeah, it's just gonna be a cute little vase.
Yeah, I think that'll be cute with like some little like
Yeah,
baby's breath in it. That'll be really sweet.
yeah. I had like this little thing in it, like that, but then there was the terracotta dish
Yes. Yep,
with the
that was the
circle in
mystery
it.
item. That was the mystery one.
I ended up combining it with the other terracotta piece. And
Oh,
so here's like the bottom portion. You can
yeah.
kind of see that. But I tried to fill in this design with some silicone, and then I painted it to match this
Yeah.
because it was a bit darker. And then I added a candle on the top.
So cute. Oh my
I've
God.
already
Is
like
that like
been using it,
I love it.
but there's like little lavender pieces in
Yeah,
there. It
yeah,
smells
it's
really
because you
good.
like actually like went in and did your own like actual candle. That is
Yep,
so
I made it with
cool.
like Dollar Tree candles and
Oh my
some
God.
essential oils.
I love it so much.
I'll display it here, but I was using it like for a little tray, like a trinket tray. When you walk into the door, you can hold like your keys or your phone or your wallet or
I
something
love
like that.
that.
Because it's such a big tray, I
Yeah.
just like didn't know what to do with it.
Mhm.
That's that piece. So it kind
That
of
is
looks
so
cute,
cool. I love everything so
different.
much. You've taken it in such a different direction than I thought you were going to, and that's just so amazing.
Really?
Yes. Oh my God. Everything looks so good.
Okay, this is my last. Okay, so you remember the little kid frames?
Yes, I do. I do. I'm excited to see these, especially after that first one.
This is like probably my best work. Look at these.
What?
Here, I'll get one of them up closer.
Like you turn them the other way completely and like use them as a frame. Oh my God,
Yeah,
David.
here's the other one. It kind of looks weird in the inside. There's like the way the glue had dried, but I was like, it kind of adds to the abstract art.
That is so cool. I would have never thought to make a shadow box out of a canvas.
They're so cool. I'm obsessed with them.
I'm obsessed with them. Oh my God,
Like,
David,
look
and you
at
like wrapped it.
yeah, I wrapped it with some rattan, and then this glass is from a Dollar Tree frame that I cut to size and glued in there with like the bamboo skewers from Dollar Tree.
I am so excited to see how you made that. I am so excited. That is so dope. Oh my God.
Yeah, these were really fun to make. And then you can actually, as well, if you wanted to hang them up because of the backing.
You really went
So,
all out with the backings too.
yeah.
Amazing. Oh,
Yep.
David, I'm so proud of you. You did so great.
Oh my gosh, thank you. I had
I'm
so much fun making these projects. Seriously.
I had so much fun too. I'm so nervous to show you mine.
I love that we did this. It was so much fun. Thanks for being a part of it.
Thank you for asking me to be a part of this. This is amazing. This is an amazing experience.
Oh
I
my
will never forget
gosh.
this. And I can't wait until our
Absolutely.
next one.
Yes, absolutely. Leave a comment below if you guys want to see us do this again.
And subscribe to both of our channels.
Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. And don't forget to go ahead and head over to Josy's channel. I'll leave that link right below for you guys. See you guys in the next video. Bye.